Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another discussion video. And I noticed this something, I had to get to it right now. My friend MasterBoris86x, another YouTuber, best friend of mine, he had linked me to this article, and I'm super excited. I'm super hyped. Dragon Ball Z. Now, if you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans like me, I love Dragon Ball Z. I think Budokai, when Namco Bandai first got on board and did the Budokai series for the PlayStation 2, that was like the definitive Dragon Ball Z fighting game experience that I've ever had. And ever since then, it seemed like Namco Bandai has been just experimenting with different Dragon Ball games, and then I started losing interest in the Dragon Ball fighting game franchises because I didn't like the direction it was going. And then we have Xenoverse. Xenoverse wound up becoming a pretty damn good Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball experience altogether. So now we have gotten some, I guess you could say, an accidental leak from Arc System Works. Now, if you guys don't know, Arc System Works are the creators behind Guilty Gear, the Persona fighting game, BlazBlue, and so forth and so on. Now, Nintendo had gotten together with Arc System Works, of course, to produce a Dragon Ball Z fighter, I believe like last year for the Nintendo 3DS. And when this was first announced that Arc System was doing a Dragon Ball Z fighter, I was super excited, hoping that was going to come to the consoles. And when I found out it was coming for the 3DS, I was kind of bummed out because Arc System finally get their hands on an anime that I love so dear to my heart, and then we get it on a handheld, which I really don't care too much about. But today, we get, I guess you could say, a slip up from Arc System Works that we will be getting a Dragon Ball fighter for the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. So I want to go through this article and give you my opinions on this. So it says Bandai Namco, excuse me, has announced Dragon Ball FighterZ, a new 2.5D fighting game for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC developed by Arc System Works and due out worldwide in early 2018. The game uses a 3 vs 3 tag battle system. It's 3 vs 3 tag battle, Marvel vs. Capcom type style. A battle system allowing players to determine the compatibility between characters and form a team of fighters. It will incorporate the ultra high speed battles and flashy special moves, excuse me with the noise back here, that the Dragon Ball series is known for. According to the producer, I may hack this name up, Tomoko Hiraki, while Dragon Ball titles of recent years have been 3D, they choose 2.5D this time because there are some things that can only be done in that style. And plus, it's Arc System Works here. Arc System Works is known for their beautiful sprites, and in this case, 3D models. If you look at Guilty Gear XR, which I just recently bought, Guilty Gear, excuse me, XR Revelator 2. I just bought that recently, and if you look at their visuals were always beautiful, crisp. And now now that they're working with 3D models, they still make them look animation 2D, like a 2D type sprites or whatever, but on a 3D plane. So I knew something like this was going to happen, especially if it was going to be done by Arc System Works. So while it looks like 2D animation at first glance, it has a broader range of expressions as they can shift camera angles and incorporate a lot of unique production not possible in 2D alone. And so you can see the picture right here. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm super hyped right now. It should be noted that the press release for this announcement is dated June 12th, meaning that Bandai Namco accidentally shared this information ahead of its official reveal. A backup of the press release is available here. The official Japanese website will be available here when the game is officially announced. So it looks like that we got this right here. Oh my god, I'm super excited. And then we have, of course, we can look over here, which haven't been up yet. But overall, I'm super excited about this. Now, like I said, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball and just the Dragon Ball franchise in general. And my biggest dream was in the competitive fighting scene. I always wanted to see some of my favorite animes be taken to a whole competitive level. I always dreamed of seeing a Dragon Ball Z game. Would love to see it at Evo or at bigger competitive circuits and everything. So I guess I finally have got my dream. Arc System is doing a Dragon Ball Z fighter, and you know they're going to do it some justice. They are definitely going to do it some justice. I can't wait to see how this tag battle works. I'm just thinking of Guilty Gear Cross or Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm just thinking that it's going to just blend something like that with the air combos and just the tagging in and out like Marvel vs. Capcom. It's going to be sick, and I can't wait to see what Arc System do with the Dragon Ball series and the franchise altogether. Now, the only thing I'm guessing here is, will they start with just only Dragon Ball Z in certain seasons? Well, I do see Majin Buu and Cell and Frieza. So will it be only characters from Dragon Ball, from the Saiyan saga all the way up to the Majin Buu saga, or will we get some Dragon Ball Super characters as well? Now, if we don't get Dragon Ball Super characters in the mix, I won't be too surprised, because, like I said, when it comes to Dragon Ball Z, or when it comes to Dragon Ball period from Namco Bandai, they love to milk Dragon Ball. That's what they do. They come out with different iterations every year, each and every time, and they add and remove features, add and remove characters, or make them DLC and everything like that. So if they want to bleed this franchise, they'll probably start from the Saiyan Saga to Majin Buu. But if they do add supers, Dragon Ball Super, that'll be excellent. Get the fans what they want, because I would love to see Kel, Kaba, Khalifa, Hit, and Topo. I would love to see Jiren. I would love to see everybody in this game. So I'm super hyped, man. I can't wait for June 12th. It can't get here fast enough. They better show some gameplay, or at least a tease, because like when they showed Guilty Gear XR, they had a little tease, but the tease shows some form of gameplay and everything. So hopefully they do the same thing with this Dragon Ball Z fighter. But that's pretty much it. What do you guys think about this Arc System doing a Dragon Ball Z fighting game? What other animes would you love to see Arc System do, and and convert them into fighters? So woo, I can't wait. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the comment button, hit that like, and subscribe. This is MugenLord signing off.